When water conditions are murky, it's time to get down and dirty on brown trout. Under these conditions, all spoons are not created equal. Today, the BSO team is fishing Salmon Candy and Michigan Stinger to put big browns in the box for our clients. It's imperative to pick the right colors and be in the right location. Fleet coordination definitely helps with this, as you'll see in today's video. Hi everybody, Captain Bill Saiff III on the back deck of the Saiff Charter 5. Little steamy, so I'm keeping the camera pointed towards me and out of the wind, but oh my goodness, look who it is, none other than the rock star of about 1 million Saiff Charter videos here, Frank Milone, and he's locked up. We got Big Mike Howard here going for the net right now. We got a pretty good fish on. The boys told me that I probably ought to be filming this one. So I got a weight rod here. I'm going to move that forward. I'm going to stand it here in the corner, Mike. We'll work right on this fish. How's he feeling, Frank?
It was a good one, Billy. He was out there jumping right about 40, 50 yards.
He was out 300 feet at one point there. He hit, pretty sure purple clown all the way on the inside is what this fish tanked. And he is hammering that rod. How deep are we here, Junior? A little bit to the right, son? Just a little. You're doing a great job with him. You see the bend in the rod right there. He is just smoking it. Oh, stud of a brown. Stud of a brown right there. Looking really, really good. We're taking line, taking line. Okay, good, good job. That's it. Just keep a little bend in it. Attaboy, just steady like that. Frank, if you need to, move right over into my corner and steal as you come. You all know what it's like when old Willie starts to get excited. I got my butt out of the chair to come back here and see this big brown come in right here. Here he is in the water. He is a jammer. Frank's going to come up the side, Mike, and you're going to slip in where he is if this fish keeps coming this way. Wind down on Frank. Neutral. Okay, Frank, come to me. I'm going to move this rod right out. Wind down, Frank. Wind down. Wind down. Keep his head up. Keep his head up. Easy, easy, Mike. Dip him now, way under. Get him out, Mike, quickly. Oh, man, what a giant fish. Forward. What a giant, giant brown. Holy smokes. That guy right there is worth all the potatoes. And check this out, guys. Check this out. I was wrong about the purple clown. There it is. The hammer killer has been so dynamic today in this dark water, and that guy is a huge male, completely piped out. Do it again, brother, man. I'm telling you what. Friggin' never gets old, dude.
Never gets old, man.
That is a good one, Frank.
You can't say it's luck.
Put your right hand under that, just like that. Look at this. I gotta see this. See this? That spoon right there. Look at, there's the hammer killer like that. Look at the size of that brown. He is just a jammer. Mike, hold that rod for Frank. Put your left hand under there and give me the sideways shot. Just get him right up dead sideways. Look at the length of this fish right here, guys. That fish right there is 14, 15 pounds all day long. I knew when he took line a couple times, I'm like, holy smokes, am I ever glad that I grabbed the camera. That's a good one, and that's testimony right there, guys. When it gets dirty in the sun, you get some chartreuse in. We're going to go back 6 years probably when Ricky Flagg was with me down here. We were beating him on that hammer killer, and that baby's ridden in the box collecting dust for a long time. When I saw that water turn today, I said we better put that hammer killer on because she's going to be pretty dynamic.
That's awesome.
Good deal, brother. TJ Milone, lock up, clear this. Wait, that's at 9. We'll bring him in over the top of that, Mike. Okay? Nope. Yeah, just slide it over. Slide it over, Mike, if you can. We got this guy on a Salmon Candy right here. Pull your net to get ready to defend. He's coming quick. I got a line on him right here. That was 4 feet down on the rigger. Nice brown. Wind down, TJ. Wind down. If we tell you, give us the rod, give us the rod. Okay, wind down. Neutral, Frank. Black to the middle. Easy. Raise your rod tip, son. Oh, my God. Get him in quick. Forward, Frank. Nice job right there. Beautiful big chunk brown. Get me right back up to 2526 if you can. There it is right there. That is the steelhead candy right there. The old salmon candy right there, Ruskehagen. That one was down 4 feet and back 60 on the rigger with the gold back. That's a tip. We always preach coordination in the Saiff charter fishing fleet. Running 8 boats on a Saturday or a Sunday and being family operated, it gives us the opportunity to bounce ideas. Bat him and pick him up if you would, Mike. Gives us the opportunity to bounce ideas off one another and share what's happening instantaneously. Because we do that, we can adapt and change immediately to fickle little changes in the bite, which help keep us on a good bite and make sure that everybody in all those boats do well. So when we come to the South Shore, a little bit to the left, Frank, we have the opportunity to work with Captain Jerry Snyder and Joe Pastore. And Joe Pastore's out today on the set and ready. I talked to him. He had some more bites than we did, and he said, Bill, everything's tending towards gold today. And in addition to the gold, he said, I'm doing some damage in deeper water on shallow set rigs. Consequently, we moved out into a little bit deeper water. And then we set those rigs basically in the same pattern that he did. And bingo, we got a nice brown on. TJ, step right here next to Mike, and I'll have you pose that fish. Pick him right up and push him out for me. Beautiful brown, buddy boy. That is a good one. How'd he fight, kid?
I mean, he darted straight to the boat, so I mean, it wasn't too much of a fight, but nice.
Well, listen,
fish.
When Uncle Bill set the hook on that thing, he was whitewashing on top, and I was going, slow down, because he was pulling pretty heavy. He let him right into the net. Great, Mike. Good job there.
Thanks, appreciate it. It was a great call today on the tip from Joey, and I tell you, it took a minute, but clearly that topwater fishing is going to work out for us here today.
Yeah, we still got dirty water, and that's part of the process, changing things up when we do these browns dirty in this water here towards the end of April. Beautiful fish. Good job, young man. Well, the Milone boys are at it again. They're catching big fish on the South Shore of Lake Ontario with the Saiff charter fleet, and the action's been pretty good. When we're doing browns dirty, and that water's really turbid and it's chocolatey color, and then we've got that good transition water going out to the clear water, what are the types of baits that we want to be using for that kind of situation? That's critical, and I thought I'd show you a little mock-up of what we're running today. There's a perfect example of a bait right there. There's a Michigan Stinger spoon that's going to work perfectly in those kinds of conditions, because you got green, you got chartreuse, you got the silver and the black dots. All that stuff on that spoon is high visibility under the conditions that we're facing today. Fat Nancy, that one's beat up. You can see how the tape's chewed right off it by the browns. That Fat Nancy is a great dual purpose bait, but it's got the deep Kelly green and the lime green ladder back that make that extremely highly visible to these browns. That's going to be a big producer. The one that's waffling the big browns in today's program, that's solid, and it works well all the time, there is the Black Widow. Now, normally, we're going to push this as a clear water bait, but the cracked ice glow on that tree makes it extremely visible when conditions are either low light or you've got turbid conditions in the water column. So that's working very well in addition. These two baits are money in the bank. Here's what we've got. Right here, over here on this side, is the chartreuse alewife. You've got those natural patterns if you happen to get into some clear water, but the chartreuse makes that highly visible under the conditions that we're faced with in today's video. And this one right here is one of my old-time favorites that we brought back out of the archives. That's called the Hammer Killer. It's got the black tree ladder and the cracked ice glow tree ladder over the top of that. Blue in the center, but chartreuse on the end. Both of those have silver cups. Very, very dynamic when the water conditions are a little bit dirty. Varying from the green and the chartreuse with one bait and one bait only. That's the purple clown. The only reason that we're running that is because this year, while we're fishing these big browns in turbid conditions on the South Shore, there's a real lack of number of browns that are in there. So there is an upswing on the volume of steelhead, cohos, and Atlantic salmon. And that purple clown, over the last 15 or 20 years, if there's any kind of salmonid in the water column in that skinny water, they're going to find that bait. So it's worth, even in today's turbid conditions, having a purple clown in the pattern, because it's going to work very well. On the advice of Captain Joe Pastore and Jerry Snyder, both boys that are working with us out of Peeville, we had to get a little gold and a little orange in the pattern. Today, we're pushing that on the rigger a little bit, and this is a different spoon than the Michigan Stinger. This one is a Salmon Candy spoon, comes out of Sheboygan, Ruskehagen. You can see this one's got a gold back, but it's got the UV and orange with the black dots. They call that Steely Candy. And then the other that we had two Steely Candies running, but tomorrow with the water clearing just a little bit, we put on this two-face because we expect more natural conditions. But under turbid conditions, another good choice in addition to that orange and gold would be a Mountain Dew Stud UV, like I've got right here in the package, because again, it's high visibility. You can put those baits 2, 3, 5 feet down on the riggers on a 50 or 60 foot lead, and that's going to be money in the bank. Got a good fish on right here. My old buddy Meredith Helsby coming in from Florida. We're locked up, yeah, on the inside. I'm trying to think what's the inside on that one, Mike. I'm pretty sure it's a gold perch. Yep, gold perch on that side. Nice and smooth on him here, Meredith. We put a little gold in the pattern today based on a little intel from our old buddy Joey Pastore. Bob, when I ask you, I'm going to have you pull the black to the middle, and that gives me neutral when I tell you. Hold on. Pull it to the middle now, give me neutral. Good, right there. Perfect. Black forward. Push it right up. There you go. Bow to him a little bit, Meredith. There you go, just like that. That's perfect. Good fish coming in right here. I'm saying a big brown too. Seeing the bead chain, so he's getting close. Give me neutral. Big brown right here. Easy, hold right there. Hold, easy on him. It's a hammer killer. Forward, Bob. Yeah, because I already moved it. Yeah, we already moved it. Hammer killer on the inside. A little bit to the left, Bob. Wheel to the left. Wind down to him. Neutral. Black to the middle. Hold right there. This is a jumbo brown right here. Forward. You can see how we can barely see him glowing. That's because we got stain in the water. Easy. And neutral, Bob. Wind down. Easy. Wind down a little more. Stop winding. Raise your rod. Easy. Wait for him to turn. Wait for him to turn. Okay, back up. Get him. Look at this. Forward, Bob. That is a giant brown.
What
I mean,
great fish.
he may be the heaviest brown we've taken this year. That is an absolute trophy. I'm so glad that we got the camera and came out to take picture of this fish. There's the hammer killer in his mouth right here. He smoked it on the inside. Dude, when you were getting on that plane 2 days ago to come here, did you ever think you were going to take a tank like that?
Absolutely not. What a thrill.
And they got Bob up there on the wheel, your brother right there. He's keeping you on the straight and narrow.
This will torment my fishing buddies.
Oh,
right
man.
Right there.
Yeah, pick him right up.
This will torment my fishing buddies.
Look at the size of that brown. You know, you were in my video on super baits.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be in one of the videos on brown trout.
Woo!
That's a good one right there.
Thanks.
Beautiful fish.
You're the best, man.
Look at this guy. He is a jumbo brown. Wow. Well, that's it, gang. A look at fishing Lake Ontario brown trout down and dirty. I'd like to thank Frank and TJ Milone and my old buddy Meredith Helsby for letting us look over the shoulder as they took some tremendous examples of Lake Ontario brown trout. Fleet coordination have played an important role in the success in today's video. Picking the right spoons and the right type of spoons and colors was critically important. I hope that you enjoyed some of the tips that we shared. Hopefully, it'll put more brown trout in the box for you this season. Thanks for watching.